Zano is here. Hi, Zano. Olufumi is here. I think I like the red hair. You know, maybe this red hair will bring some subtlety, in her conversation today.
They shouldn't have put me beside you because he's already looking like he's going to. But let me say, hi everyone, it's good to be here.
And Simeon Rich is also here.
It's always good to be here. It's good to be back.
Yeah, good to be back. So today is really special as we will be looking at something that like I rightly said when we started the show, has been introduced into the lexicon of people all around the world over a decade ago. Now the question here is, throughout history, we see that technology has consistently changed the way of life of people, whether it has to do with work, relationship, and everything, every aspect of life, ever since the introduction of technology and advancement of the kind of technology that we see in the world today. So now there has been this argument of, do you think that these things are actually good, or is it slowly degenerating relationships, degenerating productivity unknowingly, or affecting every single area of our lives? So, Zano, technology, the impact of this, technology is vast. It could be technological when it comes to telecommunication, everything technology. Do you really think it's good, bad? Has it done man more good than harm?
I know there's going to be war here today. But sincerely, there's no doubt that technology has helped a lot of people, but I think it has done more harm than good. Why I would say that is because the area of learning, people are not naturally positive when it comes to idea bringing or idea creating. They are not naturally, they depend on machines. What man should be doing, so they depend on machines to do most of all these things. And that's why you have, in a lot of countries, you have a lot of unemployment. Because what a lot of people are supposed to be doing, machines are doing them. So I know that we will say that technology has helped in a lot of ways rather, but I think that technology has done more harm than good.
Olufumi doesn't seem to. She's arranging her devices to come after you. Olufumi.
No, Zano, this is your first time being on set with me, right?
Yeah.
So don't worry. I don't oppose people. I'm a very nice person. But the thing in front of you, right, it's a device, right?
Of course.
It's a product of technology.
Of course.
Has it helped you?
Well, I'm not saying that it has not helped me. I'm saying it has done more harm than good.
Okay.
Very simple.
It's all right. Let me focus on the question I was asked. Well, it's just really, I think it's with everything in life. For me, technology has been quite helpful because, there are a whole lot of things we have seen. The world has gotten to where it is today because of technology. The advancements we've made are as a result of technology. And yes, like he said, there are some things that, of course, has caused problems, also because, like I said, there's always that flip side of everything, and it also comes with how people manage this stuff. And I think the merits, so to say, come from how people actually manage this stuff.
But in the flip side, what side are you actually flipping to?
It has done
You've got to flip
very well for the world. Yes. For example, I don't have to put my hand inside buckets to wash clothes. There's a washing machine. But there are some people that are so happy to every day. It's not good for your back, but we do washing. So for me, it actually has done a whole lot of. Please, I've not finished talking. Let's not start. It's too early. She has not asked you the question. I'm still talking.
All right.
Please tell him to answer the question without facing me, because I told myself, Simeon, not today. Not today.
But really, Simeon, we've seen, Olufumi says it's done greater good. Zanu says greater harm. On what side are you on?
Okay, all right, technology. All right, I think technology has done more harm than good. Yes, you would look across the world, you have nuclear weapons. Somebody can come into your house and kill. Somebody has the power to pull the trigger and kill. Kids are distracted with devices. Parents don't have time to bond with the kids. Okay, he's crying, give him a tab. Then the guys just go, pa, pa, pa. There's no time to bond with your family.
But does he stop crying when he receives the tablet?
He receives the tablet, but the mother is supposed to take care of the child. When you are...
The parents are supposed to take care of the child, not the mother.
Oh, my goodness. See, she said I shouldn't talk when she was talking, right?
Okay, fine, please.
So allow me, please. No, now when I said the mother The mother, I wasn't trying to say it's only the mother that takes care of the child. It can be anybody who's there. But my point is, we're talking about technology, not who is taking care of the child. The fact that they use technology now to distract the child or to appeal to the child not to cry, instead of you cuddling the child or, you know, giving the child the necessary attention, the human attention that creates a bond between another human being and another human being. Do you understand? So
are you saying that technology has not aided communication and
no, we're not talking
bond
about
between
communication here.
people?
We're not talking about communication. Technology has interfered, has broken the bond in families.
That's what I'm saying. Are you saying it did not help improve
it did not
communication
help.
between people?
It has done more harm. My point, it has done more harm than good. For example, you're having a family function, a family dinner, or everybody was invited to the dinner, family dinner, right? You're supposed to be there to interact, cousins, distant relations, and other, but everybody can be on their phones. Even in church services, people are on social media. Pastor is on stage preaching. People are on social media, on Instagram or WhatsApp, typing messages. People have died. Somebody is climbing coming down a staircase and is on his phone and misses a step, and flips and falls, breaks the neck or something. So this device has done more harm than good. Technology.
No, you say this device.
Technology. I corrected myself. Don't hit at me.
You know,
I got you.
The essence of technology, let's establish the fact that technology was supposed to come to aid, make things easier, faster, smarter.
Yeah, but instead it has done more harm than good. That's the point.
How harmful?
I just give
when it comes to, she cited an example, when it comes to making ease of doing laundry, you know, before, as of going to the stream to, you know, grind on the stone to wash, and now you have access to a washing machine. How harmful is that?
That is a good part of it.
A good part of it.
The point is more harm.
Don't you think it has actually caused a lot of people not to know how to wash?
Technology has killed.
Because you're saying it's good.
Technology has killed a lot of people.
How?
Please, can you give us specific?
Guns, technology.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Bombs.
Now, bombs.
Please, before you go
listen,
ahead.
can let me finish? Can she
Finish fast.
allow me, please?
Finish fast.
Now, social media is another technology, right? Is another means of technology, and that has caused depression in the lives of a lot of people. And it has increased the rate of anxiety in people. The fakeness in life has also increased, which has also caused depression in the lives of especially young people.
Thank you.
All over the world.
Thank you.
For me.
Okay, I wanted to read the definition of technology because there are different definitions. I'll just read a few. The definition of technology is science or knowledge put into practical use to solve problems or invent useful tools. Another one says applying a systematic technique, method, or approach to solve a problem. Now, this other one says the use of scientific knowledge to solve practical problems, especially in industry and commerce. In all these definitions, you can see one resounding theme, which is solving problems. And I said something earlier when I was saying, I said there is that human factor, because whether you like it or not, people tend to mess up things. So you saying that technology has affected how people relate, how whatever it is, somebody creates bombs, it is the human factor coming into place. For example, when you came here, you could have walked, but a product of technology brought you here faster.
I said it has done more harm than good. That's what I said.
May
right?
I finish?
More harm
Can I finish?
Please go ahead.
than
Can I finish?
good. No, I needed to hear
Can
me.
I finish?
More harm than good.
And I'm still talking. Thank
All
you.
Before technology came into being,
All I'm saying, like now, you came. let me not say what I was saying. You came here, and you came here faster because there was something to aid your movement here. Everything about technology was supposed to solve problems. Of course, human beings have, for example, he mentioned communication, that people come to
A
a
family
family event, and that is actually bad etiquette. Because even without your smartphones, there are some people that if they come to they could just be distracted doing other things, not necessarily on their phones. They're just not paying attention. So that is a function of etiquette, how you were trained. So if you don't know that when you come, for example, if I go out, whether a business meeting or a casual meeting, the first thing I do is put my phone on silent. except I'm expecting a very important call, that phone goes in my bag away from sight because I know if I see it buzzing, I may want to check, which is actually not good etiquette. So that is a function of the person, not a function of the actual technology, because the technology was created to help people. There are people now who are able to communicate with their children when they are not, maybe they are far away from them, through this same technology we're talking about. So it is about how humans apply it. It's the application. So technology in itself, it is not causing the harm, so to say.
It is causing the harm.
Jana?
You just said it was more harm than good.
Yeah,
Now you're saying it's
Let
causing
me
the harm.
remind her of something. You know,
Oh, two of you want to, you don't want to do this, I can assure you. But go ahead.
in US, something happened, that is September 11, and that was a result of technology.
Okay.
And when we are saying that it has done more harm than good, you see that a lot of people have actually died because of technology.
E.g., could you give us instances?
We'll talk about what is happening between Israel and Palestine.
Okay. How's that a function of technology?
Of course, if you look at it, if you follow it through, we see that the Israeli people will target a particular building and they will destroy that particular building. Do you understand? That is a result of technology.
No, they are using technology. It's not a product of technology.
But
they are
it's destroying lives.
No. They are the ones using technology for destructive purposes. There's a difference.
But it is being used to destroy others.
That's what I'm saying. Not that the technology.
If technology wasn't there, would they use it?
If for crying out loud, if you decide you want to use your phone, this phone is supposed phone now is supposed for you're supposed to use to make calls and do another thing. But if you turn this phone and say you want to use it to smash somebody's head, is it the fault of the phone? You are the one that decided to apply the phone wrongly.
The phone.
How is it the phone?
Wasn't made to smash someone's head.
But who said?
No, you are
bomb.
twisting the question.
I'm not twisting the question. I'm answering the question.
About weaponry.
Yeah, we're talking
That's weaponry. Now, but in an instance where someone who is working, because she read definitions of what technology is, actually something that should be a means to resolving problems and solutions. Now, let's take, for example, in a workspace, we see some reports have it that as a result of technology, people have become very docile. You know, I would always we find that there's been a lot of productivity of inactive and unintelligent young people, in the sense that we have the technology of calculator, right? You say to someone, 150 plus 175 is what?
Are you asking us?
325.
Okay.
Not everybody's quick enough to get that, because the first thing that comes to anybody's mind you throw such figures at is, oh, sorry, can I get my calculator? Now, is that not something that is detrimental to the intelligence of that particular human? Because now you did raise a point about human application. How does that human application come into play in this particular scenario?
You know, I perfect example you just brought up.
She was actually looking at me, but go ahead.
But I'm gonna quickly jump on that. Now, a study was carried out, and they found out that students don't know how to spell. Like you ask a student to spell elephant, and they want to just, you know, when you're with your phone, before you even type, you go have auto spell, you know. That has actually affected students in schools.
In grammar.
In grammar, they don't know how to spell, and sometimes they don't even know how to calculate. Because it's quite easy. Technologists, they just get on Google, projects that you're given in school, materials are online for you to just put together. People, just exactly what you said, students don't, technology has encouraged a lot of people to be lazy.
Be less creative.
To be less creative and be lazy about their work. So that you want to say something, you go ahead.
No, I was actually asking, because she did say that the human factor is involved. So when we have unintelligent conversations, we see, I once read an essay, something that was put up on social media, of a young person being asked to write an essay about a particular topic. And the whole sheet of the essay was full of so many grammatical errors, all right? And, you know, they were asking, you know, a lot of conversations went on about that particular essay on social media. And some people said, technology that caused it, because in the days of our fathers, you learn how to spell using the two letter paper. You learn A for apple, A-N, and, you know, those kind of exercises, those kind of trainings that people had access to. People now begin to see that these things are ancient because of technology. Anyway, but our favorite caller on the show, Uche, just joined us. I have not opened the phone lines, Uche, but okay, it's fine. Because of who you are, we will take that.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Uche.
Good evening, all.
Good evening.
Uche.
Special thank you to Simeon.
Yeah.
Today, you are always my best defender. And also to Lufemi for standing in for peace. Yes, I can see that. Attackers and defender. It's like Ozano is on the fence. All the same, the table is shaking.
Thank you, Uche.
Yeah. On today's topic, technology. For me, I will say that technology is we, as a man, fulfilling the scripture in Genesis, because we are created in God's image and after his likeness. That means technology, from my own angle, is when man is creating something that has not been there and bringing it to be of benefit to humanity, to help. Yeah. But it's just that, and that means that technology is more beneficial than the negative side. But Pastor made us to understand that technology, when it goes to wrong hand, that's where the problem comes in. People with ulterior motive, then they can use it, like what is happening nowadays. Technology, this pandemic and all these things, it has gone to wrong hands. That's why we are suffering it. But for me, technology is of more good than bad. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Uche. Since Uche has officially opened the phone lines, I'm going to say the phone lines are open and we are looking forward to hearing from you. What are your thoughts? Technology, has it been more beneficial to mankind or, you know, more detrimental to mankind?
Thank you, Chief, for that. And you see, I was going to say something before he called. I'm someone that I like taking responsibility for things, and I've discovered that too many people don't like taking responsibility for their actions. You mentioned the child not knowing how to spell or calculate. Whose fault is that?
Whose fault is it? Tell us.
No, whose fault is that?
Tell us, please. We don't
It
know.
is the person's fault or the guardian's fault or the teacher's fault, not technology's fault. Because, okay, for example, we're here, we're on set, we're beaming live. Uche called us, he's not on set with us. It's technology that's making that possible. During the pandemic, the man of God, Pastor Chris, was able to beam to billions around the world because of technology.
Okay, Pastor Femi, please kindly hold that thought. We have another caller joining us from Edo State. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Angle. Hello.
Wow.
Hello. Okay, please, I understand the call has dropped. Please call us back. The phone lines are still on your screen, and we are looking forward to hearing from you.
And just like what Uche said, the man of God has said, it is technology in the wrong hands that causes problems. So the same thing, because technology is not a thing or it's a tool.